Yes, good morning today. Today I'm gonna begin to show percentage rate germination of the previous seed I have planted before. If you look at a flat, you're gonna see I have done a lot of improvise. This improvise still go along with what I'm doing just to show how easy, how cheap I can do things without having to pay for it. Okay. So when you look at this greenhouse, okay, let me take you around my greenhouse before I begin. You're gonna notice I'm using portable greenhouse at my backyard. Okay. So this is what it look like, which I said earlier. You can buy them from Home Depot and then or from Amazon, and this is will do the job of keeping your plant warm while you're waiting for the summer transplant. So at the beginning here, you will see what I have improvised I'm using here. It says 14 days later, 14 days later from the planting, when I planted the seed, this is what I got. Okay, before I show you how I calculate percentage germination, which is very important to me, as a simple research you can do while you're making your garden. This is just a test to see if the seed I bought is true, what they put in the label. Some of them has not gone up to 100% germination. Some of them has level 97%. Some of them has level 80 something percent. Okay, it varies based on the percentage trial they have done or expert has done for it. But I have to do mine so that I will show either I'm getting my money worth or I have to go somewhere else. Okay, I don't. It's not a law that I must stick with the seed company. So as we go here, I've already, in my previous video, I told you I'm gonna teach you a simple technique of calculating this percent. And you don't have to go to college to do this. Okay, a simple homemade techniques you can do this. Okay, so if you look at these cells, I consider them all cells. You see my finger going around them, parts, different small parts. I use them to form a cells of individual parts. Okay, if you look at them now, you're gonna, if you count from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 parts per row. Okay, but I have 3 columns going my way. So it's 18 altogether. So when I look at them like this, I will see that in each part there is a plant in a cotyledon stage already. What we call cotyledon stage is that the first shoot that come out, they always look 2 leaves. Okay, you will see them. They are all in each one of the part. Maybe they are not equally sized, but they will grow later. Okay, when you see this, they all appeared in each one of the parts. Then automatically, this is 100% germination. Okay, so it's a good seed from the company I bought it. So that means next year, if I want to buy my seed, I'll stick with them. So having established the system in which I will calculate this simple germination rate, I go to another one. Then I look at the same, though that you will notice that these parts here are smaller than the initial one I show you, but it doesn't matter. The same techniques holds here. Then I look at this part, I count them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 per row. Then when I have three column or rows, then that give me automatically 15. Then I look at all of them and see is every one of these things germinated from it. Then all of a sudden I saw there is one that did not come up after 14 days. Then automatically from the day of planting to now, I'll conclude I have 93% germination rate here. Okay? So the same method holds. I'm not gonna say that this part is not good or the germination rate here is not good, but I will say I have something to compare with. I will say 100% rate is better than 93%. But all in all, both of them look very good. Okay? Until I keep on moving, I go to this one here. You notice that something dramatical is happening here, or something has changed all over the sudden. Then I look at the similar part here, I have 18 in total. But all of a sudden, I notice I have only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 germinated out of 18 parts. Okay, something has happened here. Automatically, I do my little division, the number of germination rate over total of the part, which I have 18 here. Okay, that will show me it's only 66% of this plant germinated. 66%, depending on the claim on the label, may be good, may not. But for me, I would say I need more than that. Okay? So that will warrant me to now ask myself a question. If the product or this plant are the same, seed, which is likely they are the same, this one here, which germinated for 100%, is the same with this one, which is 66%, but I got them from a different company. That send a signal to me immediately. Okay? So this is not a very sophisticated research. It's something I advise the gardeners. Do these simple things so that you know where you get your product next. Okay? Nobody will force you to buy things from them. United States of America is such a good country. We have so many variety of this. Okay? Depending on what you want to do. Okay? Please do your simple test. This is not sophisticated to do at all. Then I continue the process. Okay, I look at this summer squash I have planted. Then I do the same. I count the part, one, two. I find out they are all 15 in total, but one did not germinate. This is a good germination rate. In this case, I got 93%. Okay, I would declare it good. Okay, compare with my 100%. All this is really depending that the goal you set for yourself. Remember, I have my goal. I want to get more for my money. So I have to do all these simple things that will make me happy each time I go to my vendor to buy things. Okay? There is another thing I want to show you here. If you look at the Jamaican cantaloupe, okay, I didn't, it's a very tiny, like a mustard seed. But all it's telling me, in each one of these parts, they have germinated, okay? But they may not be equally germinated in every part. But all I know is that because they are very tiny seed, I might have made a mistake when I was dropping them, and then some of them drop more. But for me here, I got what I want. I will declare it 100% germination. Okay, so this is what I recommend highly. In any every stage you going through planting, okay, preparing for your garden or agricultural stuff you want to do, even if in a high scale, do this simple test. It doesn't cost a lot of money, but it saves you a lot of hassle in future. Then when you go out there, you do a direct seeding and hoping that you bought a good seed. But at the final analysis, you're gonna regret. Okay? Had I known, always come last. Okay? But since today I have this short video to show you where I'm going. Okay? And then with this, okay, at the earlier video I have made, I've shown you how I created this uh, small seed, plant seedling, how I'm gonna make it, how I prepare them, how I put so many coconut starters into it and wait them overnight to get saturated. Okay, so this is ongoing project. I will continue until the final day during the summer when I'm gonna start doing my transplant. I will show you from the day of the planting, which is 12th of December, to the 14 days, what I have got so far. I'll continue like that until I get to enough seedlings I want to transplant. Okay? Please subscribe my videos, give it a like, suggest something, okay? Make a comment, okay? Because we are into all this thing together. Thank you. But I'm gonna pause and continue with planting my seed again. I have one more starter I'm gonna plant today with a different seed before I call it a day. Thank you very much.